Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 fragrances that I wished I had known they were going to get discontinued, or I knew about them when they first came out. Being that I'm a reviewer probably now roughly around 2 years between Instagram and YouTube, I know I started wearing fragrances back when I was younger, but I kind of wasn't really in the know of all the fragrances. Didn't know about niche until I really got into this. But there are some fragrances that either I wore or had in the past that are now discontinued, or ones that didn't come out that long ago that have recently been discontinued, that had I known they were going to be discontinued, maybe I would have gotten 1 or 2 more bottles of them so I could have them as backups in the collection. So let me go through this. A couple of them I was able to acquire actually, even though they're discontinued, and they are older fragrances. And some of them, and 3 of them are more recent. And you could probably still pick up 2 of them. I've seen them still on discounters. The other one, prices are going way up. So, first fragrance is an Alberto Morillas creation, and it is Romeo Gigli Borowomo. See that bottle? It's that like cool soda bottle, the old school soda bottle cap. The thing flips up, take that off. This is just a nice spicy oriental type fragrance. Fougere, oriental fougere. I am not going to waste some sprays on this. I have worn it once since I got it, which I'm not sure I should have done that. It's more for the collectability. You can't, these are becoming harder and harder to find, especially in the spray form. I do see splash ones on eBay, but not in spray form. This is a nice fragrance that set me apart. Back when it came out and I had this, nobody else was wearing it. And I guess that was where I always looked for that unique scent, even back then. The next one, I remember my friend having a miniature of this fragrance, and I went out and got 100 ml as soon as I took his miniature from him, basically, and was wearing it. And it is Francesco Smalto, the original fragrance. Now this little 30 ml, again, I'm not going to waste a spray out of this because these are hard to come by too. You can find them again on eBay. Another warm, spicy fragrance. Kind of, if I was to replace this because it's discontinued, Zaharoff signature could do it. There are some similarities and there is a similar vibe to it. You know, when they say that Zaharoff took an older fragrance or older style fragrances and made them newer, this is the one that I would say, if it was paying an homage to or was similar to, is this one, Francesco Smalto. Now, if you try to get 100 ml of this nowadays, I think it's over $150, $200. I wouldn't pay that money. When it was at discount sites, it was a $30 fragrance. But the supply is dried out, and now you're paying a pretty penny for these. I think I picked this one up for $35. But again, because it had a special place in my heart, I remember wearing it, I remember enjoying it, so I picked this little bottle up and threw it in my collection. If I had known it was going to go south like that, when they were $30 at the discounters, I probably would have picked up a couple more. Who knew? So the most recent ones, right? The first one, I actually picked up this fragrance when I first started collecting 2 years ago. Bvlgari, Aqua Amara. Now this right here, I still see it at discount sites. You could still pick it up. I know I'm wasting sprays on a discontinued fragrance, but I just wanted to smell it. I'm one of the very few, I would say one of the very few. It seems like this fragrance has off-put some people lately. Okay. All I know is whenever I've worn this one, compliments through the roof, smells great, lasts like a beast. And I'm thinking because Aqua and Aquamarine got more play out there, this one died off and it's being discontinued. To me, sadly, if anything, what I would want Bvlgari to do with these fragrances, put them in a regular bottle, not these round things that you need a stand for. Put them in a different type of bottle and put them back out on the market. And then they might sell a little bit better. I think these bottles kind of throw people off. Just me, my own personal thing. I don't really care for this round pebble style bottle. It just doesn't work when it's in the rest of my collection. Little pet peeve. Next one, flanker in the Mugler line. You probably know what I'm going to talk about. Ultra Zest. The creamsicle. I picked this up pretty much at retail cost when I got it. It wasn't discounted. It was pretty much what a retail price would be on this. This now, I think is fetching over $150 a bottle. If I had known when I picked this up that it was going to go up that high, I might have picked up 1 or 2 more bottles and I would have sold them for $150. Listen, it doesn't hurt to make a buck, man. You know, and that's one way to do it. It's not going to make me rich, but if I could buy something for $80 and sell it for twice the price, I get my money back and I make a buck. There's nothing wrong with that. So if this one I knew was going to get this, you know, if I had known, I mean, there was talk of it being discontinued, but if I had known about this fragrance earlier when it was discounted, I would have probably picked it up at cheaper prices. The last one, this one's been talked about a lot. I mean, just about every reviewer is saying, go get this before it's gone, go get this before it's gone. And I'm going to reiterate that. Go get this before it's gone. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. People, there's some people call this air freshener. I don't know what they're smoking. This is a good fragrance. This is a great summer fragrance. And if it's going to be going away, and you can still get it discounted, because I think these bottles are going for like $40. The price may start to be going up now, because as soon as the supply goes down, the price is going to go up. But at $40 for 100 ml, buy 2 of them. You don't have to worry about it. Especially if you have a collection, you'll have enough to last your lifetime. And why not? I have this 100 ml, I got a 50 ml, which is the one I usually use. This 100 I use when I show it to you in my videos. Full disclosure. I haven't put a spray out of this bottle yet. My 50 ml, on the other hand, is almost halfway gone. That one I've worn quite a bit. So these are 5 fragrances that, had I known they were going to get discontinued, or I knew about them earlier because of my newly found love, or not so much newly found love, but becoming part of this community and becoming a reviewer only about 2 years ago, I would have had a little more knowledge about things like discontinued fragrances. You know, you kind of almost, it's like when something's gone, then you miss it. And you don't realize it's going to be gone. And you take it for granted while it's around. So, if you have something you love and it's a fragrance, don't take it for granted, because there's a good chance it might not be around. So, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family and my NYC Fragrances family from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate everything you do. You keep me and the channel going. Leave some comments below, everybody, and let's chat. And until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.